Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are set for the second contest of the night, which will be the Stilwell Indians hosting the Spiro Bulldogs. It is a NOAA Conference game. We're about 45 seconds away from the tip, and we might be in store for some history tonight, Brad, as Cody Petrie is 21 points away from joining the 1,000-point club in his career.
How exclusive is that club? Do you
Pretty
know?
Exclusive, because you talk about, you play about on average, if you have long seasons in this game, you're talking, 30-game seasons, like anywhere from 25 to 30-game seasons, and you average. You say you play a 25-game season, you average 20 a night. That's 500, but you're not. Most people aren't averaging that many points. So, it's pretty exclusive. You don't hear about it very often. That's why whenever somebody does hit that mark in the prep world, you usually see headlines about it. And I would guess that Stilwell probably doesn't have very many at all that are in the 1,000-point club.
Well, it is an impressive feat nonetheless. So we're going to go ahead and give you guys the starting lineups for the Spiro Bulldogs. Number 2, Bryson Graham. Number 3, Bryson Spears. Number 4, Gabe Perez. Number 22, Xander Riggs. And number 11, Tommy Wharton. The Spiro Bulldogs are coached by Dustin Gist and assisted by Braden Cox. Tyler, I'll pass it off to you to give the starting lineup for the Stilwell Indians tonight.
Stilwell Indians starting 5, it will be number 22, the man that's 21 points away from the 1,000-point club, Cody Petrie. The big man, 41, Tyrus Teehee. Forward, number 2, Cole Kimball. Forward, number 13, Kalima Ramirez. And then the other big man in the high-low combo that they love to run so much, Antonio Wolf. Brad, this team has been pretty solid since losing that championship game in the Lincoln Christian Tournament.
They really have now. They are facing an injury right now on a key reserve, and that is Francisco Sanchez, otherwise known as Paco.
This team comes into this game. They finished the final rankings of 4A. They were number 7. They come into this, and we'll go over their playoff draw as we go through this game. But, Brad, I'll just, spoiler alert, it's very favorable for this squad, the playoff setup that they have, the path to the state tournament. So Spiro wins the tip. And we'll start with the ball on offense. Good defense by Wolf to shut down the baseline drive.
Good job there by Tyrus Teehee going straight up. Kalima Ramirez wide open. He's going to drive.
Nice pass to Teehee on the opposite block. Tyrus converts it. Still up 2-0. They're going to get a foul on Antonio on the reach-in right there. Very.
No, we're going to get a. Okay, yeah. I thought for a second he had a forward on that first hand, calling it against Tyrus, but it is against Wolf. perimeter passing going on here for Spiro.
Still on a zone. Jumper up and no good. Petrie with the rebound. Still in transition. He'll drive, get into the lane. Lay in is good. 19 away for Cody Petrie. He's now 19 away from the 1,000-point club.
Kick ball there by Kalima Ramirez.
6:28 remaining here in the first quarter. Still up 4-0. Nice pass on the inside. Spiro able to convert that one.
Bryson Graham with the 2.
Three ball away from Wolf, no good. Teehee with the rebound, he puts up on the glass. He'll go to the line for 2.
That ball from Wolf might have been tipped by Bryson Graham. Pretty good size on Graham, Tyler.
Yeah. Spiro got a pretty young team, Brad. Not many seniors on their squad.
So Teehee will be at the line for 2. First one is up and good.
Stilwell getting their first sub of the night. Keller Hitcher entering the game for Antonio Wolf. He converts the second as well, gives Stilwell the 4-point lead once again.
It looks like Wolf's headed to the locker room.
Still by Petrie.
Gets it to Cole Kimball, who gets it over to Ramirez.
Nice pass to Teehee on the inside and finish.
Good left-hand finish by Tyrus Teehee there, Tyler.
Teehee's got 6 on the night already. That's a walk that was missed. Go! Nice block and they're
going to get a foul.
Come on. Looked like all ball from our vantage point.
Mr. Thubanel disagreed, so it'll be 2 shots here for Bryson Graham. First one's up and no good. Second one is good for Graham.
Got a timeout by Spiro. 5:26 remaining here in the first quarter. Still up 8-3. Brad, what's your initial impression so far of this game?
Honestly, Stilwell's looked pretty good on the offensive end. They're getting getting Spiro to overcommit to one side or another and finding a lot of backdoor passes for easy 2s. A little bit concerned about Antonio Wolf going out because without Paco, you're already thin on depth down low, Tyler, in the post position. And so with Wolf going to the locker room, Tyrus is really your only remaining big guy left.
Yeah, I mean, a lot will be put on Kalima, really. Him kind of going from the 2-3 role maybe to the 4 role now. And he's aggressive enough and strong enough that, he's able to play that role.
Yeah.
But,
we've also seen...
But there's not a lot of depth behind both those guys.
Right. But we've also seen Coach George coach a lot of teams that was guard-heavy teams, as well as his predecessor, Dunaway, coached guard-heavy teams.
And, I mean, that's just kind of Stilwell identity right there is, Stilwell always has a guard-heavy teams, but occasionally they do have a Tyrus Teehee or a Matt Lee. Nice behind the back move by Ramirez, unable to finish though.
They're just a little bit strong. We'll get a foul here on Ramirez.
Not what you want to see. You don't need him getting into foul trouble.
No. And we've talked about, we love the way he plays with that aggressiveness, but sometimes you just got to reel it in a little bit and know that your team needs you.
Controlled aggression.
Yep. You're going to get a travel here on Bryson Graham.
Good defense by Ramirez on that possession. Inside Teehee puts up on the glass, no good. Rebound Hitcher out to Ramirez. Cole with the 3-ball.
Good.
He turned around before that one even went through the hoop. He knew it was true.
No, he's one of those guys, Tyler. He could get hot. You know, he can put up, 8, 10 in a hurry real quick. We saw that in the fourth quarter against Roland a couple of weeks ago.
Up ahead in transition is Kimball. Nice pass to Teehee. Little hot, though.
Little hot.
Big man unable to corral, and it'll be a turnover going back to Spiro. Still a good job on the defensive end right there, but Spiro able to convert on the second chance opportunity. Oh, ooh, good hands by Hitcher to catch that one.
6-point lead here for the Indians. Turnover here by Stilwell. Tip pass from Cole Kimball to Tyrus Teehee. Good find by Graham. Unable to convert is Spiro.
Man, blow the whistle.
Teehee is just getting mugged down low. No call.
Goodness.
Turns the ball over back to Spiro for a 2-point basket. 4-point game. It's a crime in most countries. You get a foul here on the floor.
Somehow, some way, that contact constituted a whistle. But what happened to Tyrus Teehee down here on the other end? Nope, no foul there. Inbounding is Cole Kimball for the Indians. Gets it to Ramirez.
You get a foul here on Spiro. Yeah, they're just in disbelief after what they got away with down here on the other end.
If I was a Spiro player, I would be. I mean, like, hey, if you're going to call it consistently one way,
Ball inbounded to Ramirez again, back to Cole Kimball for 3.
No good. Petrie with the rebound puts it up, and it's good. 17 away, Brad. Will he get it tonight? He'll get it in the next 2 games at least.
It'd be very impressive if he got it tonight. Not saying he can't do it. We've definitely seen how great of a scorer he is and how he can fill it up quick.
Cole with the drive. Oh.
Too much English from Talima Ramirez. Good move.
Again, controlled aggression is the key to his game, and that's what you saw on that drive right there. Graham no good on the jumper. Perez inside misses that one as well. Good rebound by Teehee. Petrie in transition now. Going to get a foul on Perez.
Petrie's great with that hesitation dribble, Tyler.
Goads so many of the opposing defenders into reaching in, and he draws a lot of fouls with that move.
And he understands his frame and his height down low and is just a magician with the pump fake.
Good drive by Hitcher, unable to convert though.
A little strong. Minute 36 left to go here in this first quarter. Stilwell nursing a 6-point lead. And blocked there by Teehee, and they're going to get him with the body down low.
That's his second personal foul, Brad.
First one is up and good for Xander Riggs. Cuts the lead to 5 for Stilwell.
Second one's good. That'll be off of Spiro. We'll stay with Stilwell. 13-9 in favor of the Indians right now with 1:17 remaining in the first quarter. Ramirez catches the ball off the inbounds play. And nice tip in by Hitcher. I guess Hitcher's going to get credited for that. It looks like it could have probably been either him or Teehee. But it is credited to Hitcher.
So lead back up to 6 for the Indians. Under a minute to go.
Good steal by Campbell. Nice Euro step, Brad. Unable to finish, though. Going to get a reach-in foul there on Hitcher.
It's going to be the 5th team foul for Stilwell, so that's a story to watch as we go into the second quarter.
Yeah, I think Tyrus may be the only one with more than one so far.
Jumper's up and good for Coy Clark.
Approaching the 22nd mark now, left here in the first quarter, 15-11. Ramirez in the lane, puts it up, good finish. Hitcher, oh, almost gets the steal. Oh, man.
And one. So they're going to get a foul on Hitcher on the shot. And that is Coy Clark that made the three and will go to the line for the chance to finish a 4-point play.
You know Coach George is not happy with that.
Free throws up and no good. So it'll be a 3-point lead for the Stilwell Indians going into the second quarter with no signs of Antonio Wolf, Tyler.
He returned to the bench, Brad. There he is.
Okay.
I think he just checked in.
Okay.
What's your initial thoughts, Brad?
I mean, Spiro's giving you all you want right now, Tyler. For a game that we thought this would be a good tune-up opportunity for Stilwell, it's turning into a dogfight. They've got to get back to doing what they do best. They've hardly turned Spiro over.
Yeah.
And they're really good at normally doing that to their opponent, getting easy baskets. So that's one thing I would look for. Also, too, it looks like Coach George is going to go ahead and go into his bench. He's already went to Keller Hitcher. It looks like Braden George is about to check in. So it'll just kind of be interesting to see how the offense moves with Teehee on the bench. I would imagine Coach George is going to go as long as he possibly can here in this second quarter, considering Teehee has 2 fouls.
Yeah.
We're going to have Teehee Indians on February the 21st at 7 p.m. This will include powerlifting, baseball, slow pitch, soccer, and track, and golf at 7 p.m. right here in the Activity Center, February 21st. Meet the spring.
Ball swung back to Cody Petrie up top.
Step back jumper from Wolf, no good. Rebound controlled by Spiro.
Less than enthusiastic possession there by Stilwell to start that second quarter. Rebound controlled by Cole Kimball, gets it up to Braden George. He and Ramirez have a 2-on-2.
Pull-up jumper, good.
Nice looking jumper by Braden George.
Very confident pull-up right there.
It'll be an easy 2 for Bryson Graham after they were able to break the press, Tyler.
George goes baseline, puts it up on the glass, good. It's a good sign, Brad. He may be somebody that is relied on during the playoff run. You always need somebody off the bench to give you some key moments.
Bryson Graham for 3 is long.
Petrie with the rebound. He'll drive. kicks it out to George. He'll swing it over to Wolf to Kimball. Kimball got into kind of a danger zone right there and then turned it over. Perez for three. No good. Rebound, Kimball.
Now that was a weird angle down here for Kimball to pick up his dribble.
Floater, no good. They're going to get a foul on Cody right there.
So 5:59 left to go here in this first half. Stilwell up 5 points.
And Spiro is in the 1-1 now, with 5:59 remaining in the second half, or first half, sorry.
Less than ideal situation for Stilwell to be giving Spiro free looks at the line with 6 minutes left to go here in this first half. Bryson Spears capitalizes on the front end of the 1-1. Second is up and it's good.
Coach George calls out the set. Ramirez with the jumper, no good. Spiro has a chance to cut into this lead a little bit more, as it's a 3-point lead right now. Surprised there wasn't a jump ball or a foul or travel or something on there.
Well, it looked like all ball. I was looking for a jump ball, but nothing was called.
Good job by Cole Kimball. Stilwell bringing the ball down the court after getting the turnover right there. Three ball away for Petrie is no good.
You can tell Wolf's really favoring that side, Tyler.
Yeah, I don't know if it was like an injury before that he came into the game with, or if he did something early in this game. Same team,
Yeah.
but Kimball gets the rebound right there. Petrie in the corner, able to save it. Nice cut. His take goes right at him. No call.
Wow.
A lot of contact, no call.
Graham with a pull-up jump shot is good.
1 point lead for the Indians after the 2-point basket by Graham. Brad, I don't understand. I don't understand how some of these are fouls and other things are not being called.
In comparison to other instances, that is minimal contact, Tyler.
Absolutely.
Good few minutes by Braden George there, Tyler, contributing 4 points. And some energy off the bench. Tyler Steehe's back into the game.
Kimball with the jumper, no good. Teehee able to get the rebound. He goes up, gets fouled, and go to the line for two.
See, that's going to be called on number 22, I believe, for Spiro. Waiting on the call from the official. No, you get 13.
And as a player, Brad,
Well,
all you're asking for is consistency, just so you know how to play the game. Like, it's so hard to play whenever you don't really know how it's going to be called from one possession to the next.
First one for Teehee's up and good. Second one on the way. Short. So a 2-point lead for Stilwell.
He was leaning a little bit on the release of that one, and ball hit the front of the rim. Perez went inside, lost it for a moment. And that'll go Stilwell's way.
You know, I know soccer's a different sport in its entirety, but whenever I used to officiate those type of games, you know, you are allowed to let players be physical and coming into contact in collisions, trying to get the ball. And one thing I always told our line judges or line referees is that you be consistent with everything. You know, this is how we're going to call it. If we're being a little more sensitive to contact, then we all call it that way. And that's one thing I always looked for when I played basketball is I just wanted the referees as a whole to be consistent. And you're getting varying degrees of what's acceptable contact and what's not right now. Still a 2-point lead for Stilwell, 3:08 left to go. And there's the...
That'd be Ramirez's second personal foul. And that's one of those things where, you know, we talk about controlled aggression. That was outside of controlled aggression by Ramirez right there.
You get a travel there. Oh.
No, we're going to get a blocking foul, and it's going to be called on Tyrus.
So that's going to be the third personal for Tyrus, and I believe he'd have to go to the bench now.
Yeah, Braden's going to be checking in.
So Xander Riggs will be at the line to shoot 2.
And this will be an interesting storyline all through this playoff run is keeping Tyrus from getting in these foul trouble situations because he is so critical to this team.
Front end of the 1-1 is in and out, no good. Stilwell got possession on the rebound.
Good runner there by Cole Kimball.
And a much needed basket. Stilwell kind of been in a little bit of a drought over the last couple of minutes.
Three ball good.
And it's Coy Clark for 3. He's the one that made the deep 3 ball right before the buzzer. Giving Spiro a nice little spark off the bench. Kalima Ramirez with a tough 2.
I'm sorry, not Muldrow. I'm so proud of myself. I haven't called this team Muldrow all night. Spiro's coach right there was wanting the hook called on Ramirez on that spin move, and it's something that, depending how they call this game, could have been called or could not have been called. That time it wasn't.
Be knocked out of bounds out of Cole Kimball's hands by Spiro. I agree with you, Tyler. It's tough. Bulldogs, they're both maroon and white. So ball will be inbounded to Cody Petrie, who's had a very quiet second quarter.
Yeah, he has 4 points on the night. He goes to his right, puts it up, and no good, but we'll go to the line for 2. As we said coming into the night, Cody was 21 points away from joining the 1,000-point club in his career. He has 4 on the night, so 17 away. He's at the line for 2 to try to cut into that point total that would get him in that rare club.
And that foul was on Coy Clark, and that's going to put Stilwell in the 1-on-1 bonus for the remainder of this half.
Which there's only 1:19 remaining. Petrie with the misses the second one. Made the first, missed the second.
So Petrie 16 points away from the 1,000-point club.
Graham with the drive, no
Be
good.
over the back there on Graham.
58 seconds remaining. Got an over the back call. That's going to be free throws for Wolf, I believe.
Yes.
Wolf will be going to the line.
First one is up and good for Antonio Wolf. Rebound was fought for by Wolf, and he reaches in, and it's going to be a foul on Antonio Wolf's going to send Spiro to the line with 54.8 seconds left to go in this half. And they're in the double bonus.
Yeah, Antonio just doesn't look right.
You can tell as he's standing, Tyler, that weight shifted to the right side. Connor Long checking into the game, as well as Keegan Hallmark. And Wolf's going to get a break, as well as Kalima Ramirez.
Free throw is no good. Graham with the rebound. Puts it up, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, no good. But will go to the line for 2. And we're seeing a little bit of the effect of Wolf and Teehee on the bench right now, as well as Ramirez. Graham's first free throw, no good. Still getting a little fortuitous right now because Muldrow has not been very good at the free throw line when they have gotten there tonight. Second one is good. Cuts the lead to 4. Petrie with the ball, Perez guarding him. Now George with it. He has Graham going with him. Nice kick out to Long. Hallmark with the ball now. Petrie able to go ISO on Perez. He gets it inside on the lane. Little floater's good. Pushes that lead to 6. 10 seconds remaining here.
Yep. Trying to get an entry into Graham, being denied right now.
Drive is good, and that'll cut the lead to 4, and that's the buzzer as we are at the halfway point of this game. Stilwell 30, Spiro 26. Not necessarily the game that we thought it was going to be.
No, it's not. Tyler, what do you think is, and I'm not knocking Spiro, I mean, anytime you play a conference opponent, you know you're always going to get their best shot. But what do you think is really contributing to their ability to kind of hang around in this game right now?
I think, to me, it just looks like some tired legs on Stilwell's end. And also you're battling, like you said, you're battling some big man depth right now, with injury and foul trouble and everything in between. But, yeah, I hate that because back-to-back is kind of the thing that you're going to be expected to play from here on out. Like, I think this is a good test of mental fortitude. It's a good teaching moment for Coach George that these guys aren't strangers to what's going to be asked of them in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been to, what is it, two or three straight area tournaments now? Mm-hmm. And so what lies ahead is very much something that they're not strangers to. But, yeah, to me it just looks like some tired legs and going to have the mental strength to kind of get past that.
I agree with you, and it's one of those things that as we look at this game, we talk about, we knew Stilwell has the edge and they're expected to win.
Yeah.
There's some games in that first few games of districts and regionals, you're expected to beat Jay.
Yeah.
You know, you're expected to beat Muldrow or Poto, whoever comes out of that part of the bracket. So, you know, you can't overlook your opponent, you know, and I understand that there's really nothing to gain from these last 2 games, but you've got to come out and give people your best.
Yeah, and we talk about that regional that Stilwell's in, and you know it's the same matchups as it is for the girls, but you know teams are ranked differently in the boys. In Stilwell's regional, there's only one other ranked team, and that's number 12 Catoosa. Stilwell, of course, plays Jay in their district, and then if they win, they would be playing the winner of Muldrow and Poto. They so happen to host Poto on the season finale on Tuesday night. So you could be talking about if Poto beats Muldrow in that district game, you could be seeing them once again in that first round of regionals right here at home. Most likely, I think Muldrow probably wins that game, and they're probably playing Muldrow in the first round of regionals. And then, if seeds hold true, they'd be playing Catoosa up there at Verdigris, which the drive from Catoosa to Verdigris is a lot shorter than it is from Stilwell to Verdigris. But Stilwell's the favorite.
Yep.
They should, if all things go according to how you think they will go, and if Stilwell plays to their talent level and doesn't worry and doesn't get sloppy or have a down game somewhere and gets upset, they'll probably be playing Crossing Christian in the area championship. Like winning next Saturday night is so important because you got to put yourself in position to win those 2 regional games. That way you can get to the area championship, because if you get to the area championship, you have 2 cracks at the state tournament there.
Yep. And 2, coming from that other side, it looks like Tuttle would probably be the next best option, or next team you would face after Crossings, or you could possibly face someone again from this side of the bracket.
You most likely, if you make that area championship, you're probably, like we said, most likely playing Crossing Christian. Mm-hmm. If you were to happen to lose that game, then you're probably playing one of the 3, and that's either Tuttle, Catoosa, or Muldrow. Because I think Muldrow's, with how well the what's the star player for them? What's his name? I can't remember.
Collins.
With how well Collins is and how explosive he is, and how well he can score at times, I think if Muldrow gets hot and he gets hot, they can make a run. And you still could be seeing them once again later after that first initial meeting in the playoffs if they were to both win their district game.
Yep. Well, we're going to take a quick break here, and then we'll be back with you at the start of the action of the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are about 25 seconds away from the start of the second half. And Stilwell has a 4-point lead, 30-26 at halftime over the Spiro Bulldogs. Brad, what's your thoughts on the first half so far, and what are you expecting in the second half?
Been pretty sloppy from Stilwell. A lot of fouls going against Stilwell right now. The foul discrepancy, I think, was 11-7 at the end of that first half. And Stilwell doesn't really have the depth right now to go into foul trouble, so looks to clean things up on that end, Tyler, and get into a good rhythm offensively. Put some separation between you and Spiro.
It's going to be a travel turnover.
Good call there.
Yep, going the other way.
As Graham was a little bit out of control, as he went to gather himself.
Cody will bring the ball up for the Stilwell Indians. As we said at the start of the night, Cody was 21 points away from the 1,000-point club. He had 7 in the first half, so 14 away. Tyrus converts on the block there. Good entry pass by Antonio Wolf. Tyrus has 9 on the night, leading all scorers. Nope, leading Stilwell in scoring. Number 2, Graham for Spiro has 10 and leads all scorers. That's a missed travel. Nope, late whistle. They're going to get it. Little late on the whistle, but they do call the travel after the feet slipped on them on the jump stop. The ESPN broadcasting crew across the way continues to get a little bit larger. They're a little bit better dressed than we are on this broadcast.
They're also wearing their sunglasses at night.
All right, Stilwell with a 6-point lead. Spiro in a man defense. Kalima gets the ball, goes to his left, going to get fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
Pretty hard foul here. It looks like we're going to get...
Should be Graham, I think.
No, we're going to get number 11, Tommy Horton.
So Ramirez at the line, shooting 2. He has 4 points on the night. First one is up and a little bit long. Gets his feet set for the second. It is up and good. So 1 or 2 at the line on that trip.
I get a foul here on Cody Petrie. He took a shot to the face too.
The foul is on number 22, Cody Petrie. That's his second personal foul. First team foul to begin the second half.
Little pass over the top to Graham. He's able to shoot, convert the short jumper right there. See, he unable to convert on the block.
Be a travel there on number 11, Tommy Wharton. Cole Kimball will bring the ball up for the Indians. Have a 6-point lead over Spiro. Sorry, 5-point lead over Spiro.
Jumper by Ramirez, no good. Rebounded by Graham for Spiro.
Deep three by Horton, it's good. Sorry, Wharton is good.
Number 11, Tommy Wharton.
Jumper by Petrie, no good. Poked away, Kimball with the steal. Up ahead to Petrie, but it is stolen on the pass. Good job there on the block. Tie ball game, Brad. At the 5-minute mark here in the third quarter.
Stilwell was heading in the opposite direction, looking like they were finally going to get some much-needed separation from Spiro, and instead, this game is knotted up in a turnover here by the Stilwell Indians. Give the ball right back to Spiro with a chance to take a lead.
You got to credit the Spiro Bulldogs team. They came in this game and haven't flinched one bit.
Ball poked out of bounds by Antonio Wolf. I was talking to assistant coach Nick Davis prior to the girls game, Tyler, and he was letting me know that Spiro earlier this week took Roland to overtime at home, but we know how talented of a team Roland is, so Spiro's
caught the inbounds defense sleeping right there and got an easy bucket on the inbounds play.
Get a timeout here by Coach George, but you know, Spiro's riding that wave of confidence after taking Roland down to the wire, even though they ultimately lost. You know, when you challenge a team of that magnitude and you push them to the brink, it gives you the confidence you need going up against Stilwell.
Yeah, I mean, Spiro's, I believe they're 3A team, and Roland top. Last time I looked, Roland was top 5 3A.
Yes.
So that's a pretty impressive feat to push them to the wire, because you're talking about a team that is expected to be in Oklahoma City in the state tournament in the Class 3A. So they're playing their best ball at the best time right now, and Stilwell's getting every bit of it tonight.
Also, I'm going to need someone to please clarify to me how we have an NOAA conference with teams from 3A and 4A.
Well, the teams that are in 4A have just grown more than the other schools have during that time frame. Oh.
Pass a little high from Teehee over to Petrie.
That's a travel.
Yeah.
Oh!
Be another turnover here by Stilwell.
Whoever number 3 is for Spiro just ran into a brick wall named Tyrus Teehee.
Be a turnover here by Spiro. Not securing the pass. Things have been really sloppy for the Stilwell Indians the last 2.5 minutes, Tyler. They need to end this drought.
And number 3 for Spiro is going to the bench, still feeling that shot. Or not even a shot, but feeling the effects of running into Tyrus Teehee. Petrie goes baseline.
Triple teamed here.
They're gonna
get a foul.
Finally get a foul. Reluctantly gets the call.
Be a foul on Bryson Graham. That's his second personal, second team foul.
Inbounded to Antonio. Nice find there on the baseline. Petrie converts. Gives him 9 on the night. 11 away, or sorry, yeah, no, 12 away from that magic number.
And I know Stilwell fans would certainly take all 12 tonight, Tyler, because they're going to be needed.
Tie ball game at 35. 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Graham able to finish through some contact.
Just a sophomore, Tyler. He's
got a bright future.
Yeah.
Petrie's gonna look for the pick from Teehee. Gonna get a foul on Graham right there. I think that's his third personal,
yeah,
right?
2 quick fouls on Bryson Graham, so third personal foul. He's going to the bench.
Maybe that sophomore showing right there. Teehee with the ball up top, gets it over to Petrie. Petrie fakes. He gets into the paint, gonna lay it in, and good. Gives him 11 on the night. 10 away from the magic number now. Tied up once again, 37-37. Little over 2 minutes remaining. Good block. Good rebound by Teehee, but he's going to get tied up.
He's going this way, going to Stilwell.
No, they're going to
get a foul. Okay. Foul on number 20, Davis Carter. Timeout here by Spiro. Game knotted up at 37, 1:58 left to go here in this third quarter. Stilwell has gotten some very timely buckets from Cody Petrie, Tyler.
Yeah, and as you said a while ago, whenever he was at 9 points on the night, he was 12 away from that magic number, and they're gonna need him to score tonight. I mean, there's been nights where they've gotten production out of other people on this team, but tonight feels like a night that Cody really needs to assert himself as the alpha dog of this team.
Well, and one thing that I would look to do in the remainder of this third quarter, depending on how long Coach Gist lets Bryson Graham sit, go down to Tyrus Teehee. You know, now he can be the aggressor. Graham's out of the way. He has a sizable advantage over anybody Spiro's going to throw at him.
You could really work that high-low action right here too through Wolf and Teehee, and get whoever and just pinpoint whoever has the more favorable matchup right now, because they do have number 22 on the floor who has some size, but without Graham on the court, yeah, Stilwell has the advantage at least in the post right now. Ramirez goes to his left. He's going to put it on the glass.
Good. Good strong finish there by Kalima Ramirez.
Controlled aggression. Stolen by Petrie. Nice little hesitation movement. That'll be one.
Wow. Big time play there by Cody Petrie. Be real honest with you, I'm really surprised he got continuation right there.
I think it was a good call. He was in the act. It's just because of the hesitation it took him a little bit longer. But it was the right call. He was in the act of shooting. Free throw attempt is good. Gives him 14 on the night.
So Petrie 7 points away now from that 1,000-point mark. And Stilwell's leads back up to 5 with 1:16 left to go here in this third quarter. Ball back over to Riggs.
Three ball away. No good. Rebound. Controlled by Spiro. Bad pass. It'll stay with Spiro though.
Good deflection there by Tyrus Teehee. It looked like it could be an easy 2 for Davis Carter. 51.3 seconds left to go. Ball inbounded to Riggs, and Stilwell just asleep on the inbounds pass.
It's the second time they've caught him sleeping on the inbounds play. You know Coach Shores can't be happy with the execution right there.
3 points, under 40 to go, and we'll see if Coach George just wants to take this on down and let Stilwell have the final possession of this third quarter.
Very back and forth third quarter.
Yeah, one thing to note is a foul discrepancy here. 5 team fouls for Spiro and only 1 for the Indians. So we can look to close out this third quarter.
Nice pass, and Teehee unable to handle it.
Good no-look pass by Kalima Ramirez through the hands of Teehee. So Spiro will get the last shot of the third quarter.
10 seconds. It's going to be off of Spiro.
Yeah. So I take that back. I stand corrected. Stilwell.
4.5 seconds remaining in the third quarters. They'll get it to Petrie, and he'll look to get going downhill right here. Half-court shot. It is up and no good. So at the end of the third quarter, Stilwell 42, Spiro 39. It was very much a back and forth third quarter. Stilwell opened up. Looks like they were going to start pushing this lead out a little bit. Spiro goes on a run, takes the lead momentarily, and then it was back and forth, and then Stilwell was able to go into the fourth quarter with a 3-point lead. As we said it, to echo again, going into the night, Cody Petrie was 21 points away from the 1,000-point club. So far on the night, he's at 14 points. So 7 points away from joining that exclusive Oklahoma Prep club.
And Stilwell really, Tyler, has yet to in this game find a rhythm offensively.
Stilwell will start with the ball to begin the fourth quarter. They'll be inbounded from the far side.
All right, we're about to begin that final round. Are you ready to stand up and make some noise?
Nice ball fake by Ramirez. Puts it up on the glass. No good. Graham back in the game for Spiro. Gets that rebound.
Wharton's blocked by the backboard, but Perez gets the rebound and puts up the 2-point basket. Stilwell with a 1-point lead here.
Three ball from Petrie. Good! And that was from down at Greasy where that one was released from.
Big time shot there by Cody Petrie. Now only needs 4, Tyler, to get into that exclusive club. Under 7 seconds to go. 4-point lead.
Perez no good. Petrie with the rebound.
Good defense there by Cole Kimball.
Petrie was going for the jumper. Perez knocked it free, and then Cody will get called for the foul right there.
So that's going to be the 3rd personal foul on Cody. Cody just having to shake the cobwebs out a little bit after running into Graham. Good finish there by Bryson Graham. Cuts this game back down to a 2-point lead.
So the out of bounds, that'll go to Spiro.
Yep. It's 5:40 left to go. Indians still with a 2-point lead.
Stolen by Petrie off the deflection. You got Perez trailing him. Gets it inside. Nice kick out to Kimball for 3. In and out. Wolf with the follow. Puts it back up. No good. It's going to go Spiro's way.
Yep. Still had some good looks right there after the missed three-point shot by Cole Kimball. And couldn't convert. In a game where every possession is going to count, Tyler, this last 5 minutes.
Turn around hook shot, good. Tied up. Petrie goes to his left, gets it up on the glass, is rejected.
Three by Wharton.
No good.
No good.
Rebound controlled by Teehee. Teehee swings it over to Ramirez. Ramirez for 3.
And it's good.
Count it!
Turnover there. Bryson Graham eventually gets control. Three ball by Spiro.
No good. Ramirez with the rebound.
He's going to go with it.
Drives it inside. They'll say it's on the floor.
Yep. Going to get a foul on Bryson Spears.
It's getting a little heated between the two teams right now. And both teams looking at the refs for calls, and it's kind of warranted whenever the refs haven't been consistent in how they've called the game players are probably a little confused and looking as to why some's being called and something else isn't. Petrie with the ball up top. Still going a little bit of Anadarko on us right here. I'm just kidding. That's not what we're doing. Nice ball fake and pull-up jumper from Cole Kimball, and he connects on the jump shot. Left his man grasping for air.
3:15 remaining. Stilwell up by 5. Drive here by Coy Clark.
No good. Going to be off of Teehee, though. Out of bounds. Will stay with Spiro.
Substitutions here for Spiro. Bryson Graham back into the game, as well as Gabe Perez.
Timeout Stilwell. 3:08 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Stilwell up by 5 by a score of 50-45. Leading all scorers is Cody Petrie. He has 17 on the night. Leading scorer for the Spiro Bulldogs is number 22. That is Xander Riggs.
But I don't think that's correct because Bryson Graham's number is not back up there, and I think he's outscored Riggs tonight. I could be wrong, but it seems like he's had more than 12.
Kalima Ramirez for the Indians has 10 on the night, and then Tyrus Teehee for the Indians has 9. The foul situation for each team, Spiro at 6 team fouls, Stilwell at 2. Although Cody Petrie and Tyrus Teehee both have 3 personal fouls.
And I really thought the way that this game had been called the first 3 quarters, that would be a bigger storyline here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But they've let them play.
So here we are, heading down the How about now? Yep, we should be good now.
Okay. All right, so full timeout here by Spiro. They're facing a 7-point deficit here Foul situation is 17 fouls against Spiro, so Stilwell is in the 1-on-1 bonus. Only 3 team fouls for the Indians. No player in real foul trouble. Multiple Indians with 3 personal fouls each. And then Bryson Graham and Tommy Orton with 3 fouls each for Spiro.
So, minute 46 remaining right here. Still up by 7. They will be inbounding underneath the Spiro basket. Spiro coming out in the full court pressure, full court man pressure. Inbounded to Antonio Wolf. Over to Kimball, now Teehee. Now Wolf. Yeah, they get it across the half-court line. Petrie able to get out of the trap, and he'll get to go to the line. So, Brad, it may be at the stripe where he gets these points. Again, Petrie 4 points away from the 1,000-point club. It's a rarefied era or club to get into in these OK preps. First one is in and out, no good.
Bryson Graham controls the rebound for Spiro. Minute 30 left to go.
Oh, he had the back cut there. Riggs
still has him out.
So now a 5-point game. Stilwell, if they win this game, it's because they convert at the stripe, and that's the key for the final minute and 22 seconds. Stilwell has to convert at the charity stripe to seal this win or seal the deal here. Ice this one away, whatever phraseology you want to use.
Spiro has 1 timeout remaining. Indians have 3 to their credit. As we mentioned, Bryson Graham leads all scorers with 20 points. Cody Petrie with 17, 4 points away from that 1,000-point club. Lima Ramirez with a very timely 12-point night. A minute 22 remaining. Cole Kimball will inbound the ball for the Indians. Gets it to Wolf. Back over to Kimball.
That's who they're probably going to try to foul.
Teehee will be fouled by Graham. That's Graham's 4th foul.
You don't necessarily want Graham to be fouling if you're Spiro, but Teehee will have to go to the line now trying to ice this game for the Indians.
First one for Teehee is up, and it's good.
Good looking stroke there by Tyrus. Gives the Indians a 6-point lead. Big free throw right here pushes it to a 3-possession game. No good. Antonio Wolf with a huge rebound though. They get it to Teehee inside. He'll put it up on the glass. He'll go back to the line.
That'd be a foul on Riggs. So now that will put Teehee at the line for 2. And the Indians will be in the double bonus for the duration of this game. Teehee at the line for 2. First one is up, and it is good. Quick substitution here for Spiro. Coy Clark checked back into the game, and he's hit a few threes for Spiro this evening. Second one for Teehee is up, and it is short.
So still a 7-point game.
And Graham controls the rebound, and no one's coming to help him. Gets it over to Riggs.
The 2 post players are bringing the ball up for Spiro. Into the corner. Oh, no call on some contact in the corner. Number 5 for 3. In and out. Riggs with the rebound. Kicks it to the corner, swings the ball around. 3 ball away. No good. Riggs with another rebound. Puts it up on the glass. Good.
So another timeout here from Spiro after they cut the lead back down to 5. 39.1 seconds left to go in this game.
Number 3 for Spiro had that James Harden sidestep. Caught it, jumped to the side, and then shot it.
It's not a travel. He was only changing area codes. Yeah, you know what, Tyler? I've been very impressed with this Spiro Bulldog team. A lot of grit, a lot of fight, and as we mentioned earlier on in the broadcast, a lot of youth.
Yeah.
They'll be a tough team for the next couple of years.
Yeah, you look at, the two guys that have done the most damage for him are Graham and Riggs. They're both sophomores. So you're talking about a post duo right there that's going to cause some troubles for these teams in the NOAA for the next couple years.
Timeout here by Cole Kimball. We're going to get a foul first by Gabe Perez. Interesting.
So, again, to mention it, Cody is 4 points away from the 1,000-point club. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws right here, as Stilwell is now in the double bonus. First one is up and no good.
The announcer's curse.
I didn't say he was going to make it. Second one.
I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
Second one is up and good. So 18 points on the night, 3 points away from that 1,000-point mark in his career.
Perez bringing the ball down for Spiro. They got to go. 33 seconds left to go. Gets to Graham.
Into the corner. Good closeout by Teehee. Into the block on Riggs. You're going to get a charge.
Foul. Great job there by Cole Kimball to hold his ground on Riggs. Did you have the east side of the stands that think that's a wonderful call, and the west side of the stands thinks it's questionable at best?
Antonio catches the inbounds. They're going to throw it up ahead to Cody. He passes up the lay-in. They're going to foul him. He will go to the line for 2. So, Brad, there's a high probability that Cody will get to the 20-point mark, meaning Tuesday night will probably be the night that we see him join that 1,000-point club on the first basket he makes Tuesday night.
First one for Petrie is up and good.
Second one is no good. No good on the 3 by Spiro. Graham turns around, puts up the jumper, no good. So that'll do it, folks. Stilwell 58, Spiro 51. It was very much a back